Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome back to Bridge Brawl. We are here with V8 Mama. Welcome in.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. We are in the semifinals for this match. We have the legendary matchup of Peter Hollands, the Peter Hollands, versus...
The Pete Hollands.
Right. Sorry, I had to correct myself. And NYC.Bridge. This is going to be the first match in the semifinals. Oh my god, I can't believe we're already this deep, team. This is crazy. Also, how we doing in chat? Everyone say hi. Everyone say
chat.
hi.
Welcome. It's 9 a.m. on a Monday morning here in Australia, probably 11 a.m. in New Zealand. So some people may be at work that are the local viewers. So just bear that in mind, that it's not a leisurely Sunday afternoon or evening.
Yeah.
In like it is in the US. So yeah, we've got we call him the Pete Hollands to his face. It's not like, oh, don't forget to put the in when you tag him. We call him the Pete Hollands because he's phenomenal. He's just the loveliest person in the bridge room, and he's pretty good at bridge. He's the most laid back, wonderful, friendly, easygoing guy. And yeah, he's got a lovely family too. Two very young, rambunctious boys. A lovely wife who's very busy in the bridge scene, convenes quite a lot of congresses now. So she's very, very busy while he's just doing his laid back thing. Living the life.
Living the life. So,
yeah, so quite the bridge family. And we've got Yadney, Andrew Spooner, playing with Stiff Queen, playing their Outback Atoll at one table. They've played that system together for a long time. I think when he played it recently with the Pete, Yadney noticed a few differences in their system. So there has been a little bit of tweaking, which I'm sure he's up to date with. And at the Pete's table, he's playing with Scissors. So Running with Scissors is playing with, who is Modigliana in BBO chat, is playing with the Pete. So they'll be playing their team 2-over-1. Yeah. So if, depending on who you want to watch, you know, when it comes to it, Outback Atoll or 2-over-1.
And then
I was watching, oh yes, I don't know much about NYC.Bridge, so what's happening with that team?
Yeah, so NYC.Bridge is run by Maya Jonas Silver, who is a young bridge teacher and bridge director at the Honors Bridge Club. She also has been making loads of short form content on Instagram, and is also very laid back, very fun. So we've got two great entertainers here. One a little bit younger in her content creation journey, but she will absolutely be one of the greats. She is playing with her partner, her partner is Sheldon Tan, who has been like really high up in a lot of the United States nationals recently. So he's been doing absolutely outstanding. One of if we all know and love Bork Talk, one of his partners. And then on the other side of things, for Team NYC.Bridge is D-Lev and Yoko Sobel. Both of them are very, very fun and energetic bridge players. D-Lev's a little bit more crazy, but we had a whole poll for D-Lev as how many times would D-Lev double in the match, and he disappointed us. We expected like 7 doubles, but he didn't do it.
He should be sitting at the Outback Atoll table because that often deserves to get doubled. So
unfortunately, they avoided that.
And spoiler. Well, that's not going to be. That's going to be quite a relief for Outback Atoll that they haven't got the heavy doubler.
Yeah,
sitting at their table.
It's Pete and Scissors who have to worry about the heavy doubler, and then we've also got Yoko, who is Dan's partner, who is also a young bridge teacher and very energetic person. So absolutely love both of these teams. Both of them are going to be giving it their best shot, and looking forward to seeing how this one goes.
I'm looking forward to seeing some doubled beers. I'm not sure we've seen many doubled beers yet. So
who knows? We might see some doubled beers. But yeah.
Well, Beethoven is a local 9 a.m.er, so welcome Beethoven, Australian viewer. So good to see, because I wasn't sure how many we get, what with it being the start of the work week.
Yeah, this was they were trying to get this. They actually really preemptively were setting up this match. They Pete decided to ask Bridge Overlord, who was the person that they were just playing in the quarterfinals, said we should send both of our schedules to NYC Bridge so that we can start like scheduling a match depending on who goes on. So Pete was very preemptive with this, and this was the first available time. So absolutely outstanding work by them to try to get this championship final going along. But also, I think we need to talk about the format because the semifinals are a little bit different than the quarterfinals and the claw-ins, because chat vote is no longer an option. We cannot go to chat votes because, you know, we want them winning on pure merit, whether it be with
rights for chat, rights for chat, rights for chat. Sorry, I hadn't got a banner ready, but
I know I thought it would. We still have one more match that might be determined by chat vote, but I feel like that could potentially have felt very bad if we decided that the final was determined by a chat vote. But also, the way that this one works is just like the other ones, all the way up to the beer cards. It's the same. If you are you play 10 boards. If you haven't beaten your opposing team by more than 7 imps, you play another 2 boards. If you still haven't beaten your opposing team by more than 7 imps, you play another 2 boards. After board 14, all play stops. And if everybody is still within that margin of 0 to 6 imps, we go to the beer card tiebreak. Whichever team has the most beer card points. For those of you who don't know what the beer card is, how have you not learned yet? We've been talking about it this whole time. It's the 7 of diamonds. And if you are playing in a non-diamond trump contract, or a no trump contract, and you are making your contract and you win the 7 of diamonds on the last trick, your partner owes you a beer and you also get a beer card point. If you are on the defense and you set your opponents with the 7 of diamonds being the last trick 1, then you also get beer card points, but you get 2 because those are defensive beers are a lot harder. And we add up all the points, see who wins. If we still don't know who wins based off of that beer card tiebreak, well, then we are adding on the special BAM Golden Armageddon. The Golden BAM Armageddon is how we're tagging this, where the players are going to be thrown into another team match, and whoever gets the first BAM, golden goal, whoever gets the first BAM point, no BAM ties. If you get 630, the opponents get 620, that's a BAM point, you win. Doesn't matter how much you were winning by in the imps.
Ooh,
it's so much pressure. It's going to be so intense. And that is the whole point. It's going to be fun. It's going to be intense. And yeah, we'll be with you every step of the way. It's going to be a close match. And I have modified the boards a little bit to make them a little more fun. So, yeah, these semifinals are going to be fire. So
if I can clarify one thing, Kai, you said a couple of times that if you win by more than 7, do you mean 7 or more?
Yes, 7 or more. It includes 7. The margin that is a tie is between 0 and 6 imps. So if you're within that 0 or 6 imp range, sorry, that's a tie, man. Too close to call. We just can't tell. It's basically a 0.
So over the weekend, before I was playing in a bridge event myself, Scissors and I were watching the Bridge with Steve Proqua quarterfinal, and Proqua were romping away. Felt like 25-0.
Yeah.
I think they're on board 7. I don't know that it scored all 6 at that point, but whatever. It looked like they were home and hosed. And then we look at the score at the end of the day. Oh my God. And apparently the match was pretty damned exciting.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what sort of happened there?
Well, yeah. So the way that am I remembering?
Because this one went to it was tied, and then it was still tied. And then, so believe it or not, Bridge with Steve caught up. It was tied.
Yeah.
And then it was tied again after 2. And the next 2 boards, it was something like 11 in, 12 in, something like that. On 2 boards, they got 2 massive game swings. I think it was a slam bid not made and a slam made not bid or something like that.
Yeah, there were 2 like slam swings that happened that led to at the end it ended up being like something like 50-30.
Yeah,
It was so, it
51-25. We
was
can still see it on screen.
it was so close. Yeah, yeah, 51-25, and
Craziness, craziness. So we left thinking that Aussies/Kiwis had this in the bag, but alas, well, not alas, but anyway, a lot of excitement for those that were watching it at the time.
Hi, Mr. ATC.
Mr. ADC, do you want to come and join us, or are you at work?
Are you working?
You also forgot to put the V instead in front of Pete Hollands. But lovely to have you in chat with us if you are available, because who wouldn't love that? All right, we have boards.
We have boards. So, yeah, we're looking at board 1. This is the Outback Atoll table, I believe.
So how did the bidding go on this? Let's see if it was very outbacky.
It was outbacky, the 9-13.
Yeah. So the other table, if you can see this, they bid and made 1 no trump north-south. So the Pete Hollands, who would be sitting south, made 8 tricks in no trumps, and his teammates sitting in the other direction at this table are also in the contract of 1 no trump. We're seeing Outback Atoll at play already.
And cool. I'm just going to be perusing around for beer cards.
Just wanted to know that you were invited and now missed. Yeah, so very exciting format. This is the first of the semi-finals. I think I just saw on the schedule. It's Bridge with Steve and Kachung in the other semi. Is that right?
Yes, so Bridge with Steve and Kachung are in the other semi-final. Are we going to get a beer card here?
It would have to be a defensive beer because it's East's contract.
Yeah.
Oh, did Pete make a beer? Did Pete make a beer?
No beer was made at the other table.
Okay.
It can't be a defensive beer. They already taken too many tricks.
Yep, because they're making the contract. This is going to be a swing already.
6
they make 9 tricks at the other table. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, north-south was in the no trump. And Pete did not make that. Yeah, okay.
So no beers so far. All right, so now we can go to the start of board 2.
Okay. I am...
So it looks like West is going to open a spade. Actually, I'm not sure what they open, if they just open normally, if they yeah, maybe in third tier they just open a spade here, showing 5 spades. It seems normal. Do they have any normal bids?
Do they have any normal bids? It's a great question.
I think I would like to bid as north, because 6-4, 6-4 come alive, as they say, Kai.
Yeah, 6-4 come alive. Exactly. That's exactly what they say, V8. Good work.
So, no, resisted the urge. Resisted. I mean, they haven't got a fit, but I still would like to get that suit out there. But, I mean, lead directionally. You're on lead anyway. But, so the King of Hearts is offside. They lose a club or they lose a diamond. They've got to pick up the Jack-4 of spades. But if they end up in a part score, they're going to make that. It's how many over tricks. It looks like they're going to make 9 tricks. They're probably not going to run the 10 of spades. That would be a strange thing to do. You do need to ruff some diamonds, actually. Maybe you need to use those trumps, those spades for roughing diamonds. He does, this ADC, he does, yeah, and he does play it. That he and Stiff Queen, thank you for putting their names in chat. They've played quite regularly over a few years. They don't play now so much, but for quite a few years, they did play consistently, and they played this system. It's been tweaked a little bit but since then. But no, they're used to it. So North did very well there. Do you mean North did well not bidding? I'd like to know if Scissors came in, what he did, out of interest.
On board
2. I mean, they're obviously still playing it. It's a tough one, but I'd like to bid.
He bid 2 clubs.
Yeah, I like that. Because you never know. You've got such great clubs. A partner who needs to have 3, and you can compete.
Stiff Queen has, Pete has, right?
So Scissors did with Wesley C together, but that was when it was a walk-in. It wasn't a Bermuda Bowl. They represented Australia. They qualified and represented, but it wasn't the Bermuda Bowl year. That was in 2021. Yanni won the silver medal with Jamie Thompson in the youth, the World Youth Championships. I think it was the under 30. No, was it under 31s? Something. Anyway, they won the silver medal in the youth, which was huge. But he hasn't represented, I don't believe, in the Open yet.
Okay.
Were we supposed to say you?
That's the right answer.
Oh, no, it was Australia. Sorry. Yeah. It was specifically Australia.
Specifically Australia. Yeah, no. But he's an honorary Australian, but...
Yeah. Stiff Queen has many times, and actually he is this year also with a new partner.
All right. So, what's going on in 2 spades? We have... Gosh, it's so hard to be focusing on both of them. I need to give up on...
Yeah, I agree. I think... I mean, it's good they're playing at the same time, but it's just gonna do your brain in.
Yeah.
Your young brain will be fried.
So fried.
You could take some of the medication behind you to help you.
Oh, my bridge medication?
Yeah. Is it anything in there that it'll help with? What does the prescription say?
No, the prescription only says it helps with lead out of turn, missed signal, revoke, trump partner's ace, and doubled down 2. Those are the only things that this helps with, unfortunately.
Okay, no good. You need to go back to your doctor. Back to your doctor.
I need a new prescription for too many bridge hands going on at once.
All
right. What's... Oh wait, that's something you don't see yet.
Hey, fuck off. Get out of here. Go.
Hey, no.
No spoilers from you. You can't do this. And also, what table was it at? Did somebody trump partner's ace?
Somebody trump partner's ace.
Lead out a turn? Someone revoke? Someone doubled down 2? What happened?
Something very exciting. In our future.
Stop it.
In our future.
Get out of here. A push board. A real push board.
A genuine push.
Yeah, it looked like 8 tricks seemed normal because you're not going to pick up that spade. Yes. In time for your semi-final, you'd like to receive all the medication before your match. We are drug testing players, by the way. We do want urine samples, so just bear that in mind. Send them to Kai's house, obviously, not mine.
Yes, absolutely, we are. No drugs. Everyone stop. The only drug that's allowed is the beer card highlighter.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
1 club.
Let's go.
From 1 diamond. Everything seems normal so far.
Natural.
0 to 13. Okay, maybe not so normal.
No. Because it could be 0 to 13, limited. 13's a strange limit, but okay. I think North will now be their hearts, and they'll find their spade fit, or some sort of I don't know if you still play your XYZ in this format.
Especially over that overcall. Who knows?
You,
That
who
overcall
knows?
specifically.
It looks like they are. Well, game forcing. So that's their game forcing XYZ, which we call check back.
8-way.
Has less Z's in it. Yes, it is 8-way. We counted them out yesterday because someone did not believe us. And they said, we probably do all those ways, but we just call it 2-way. I said, well, then you're going to forget the ways. You'll forget that you do a way if you think it's only called 2-way.
Yeah.
Go, do we play that? No, well, no, call it the 8 ways, then you know. Yeah, as I said that, XYZ. Yeah.
XYZ. There we go. That's
EZPZ. It's flows off the tongue.
Okay, so 4 spades in the north. I see a spade finesse working. I see 2 tricks for the defense, but that's all. All the finesses are just working.
Yeah.
Oh, but
yeah.
Can we get 2 over tricks here in the case that we are able to pitch a diamond away on a club, or do we have too many heart losers? We might not be able to deal with all the hearts.
Well, you've got to. Where's your transportation? To get to those clubs oh no, you can't do it all. I don't think you can do it all. You're right. Oh,
like because you also need to like you can pitch a diamond, but you would still have a heart loser.
This is cutting down on diamond roughs. But I don't think West was ever getting in to deliver any roughs. So, but now you can play your clubs, and on the next one, throw away your diamond loser now, and it's going to get trumped with a natural trump trick. But then you still have to. Oh, you can still rough a heart. 11 tricks. Do you see how that made 11? Were you oh my godding something 15 minutes into the future?
Yeah.
Again. There's nothing worthy of that has happened yet. Now I see what I mean. Now I know what you mean by watching too many screens. Oh my goodness. It looked like 12, did it? How did it look like 12? Surely you lose.
Let's. If I.
How did it look like 12?
My table history. Jack of hearts. Finesse worked. Ace of spades. King of spades. Club. Oh, because you can always rough a heart, right? Like you can use the clubs to pitch away a diamond and a heart loser, and then you can rough the last heart with the 9 of spades. You just always have to lose the queen.
Yeah. But aren't you then left with another heart loser in your hand?
No, because you pitch 1 heart loser on the club, you pitch 1 diamond loser on the club, and then the other heart gets roughed.
Okay.
Yeah. You deal with all 3 losers in the end.
So you are making 12.
No, 11, because you still
11.
You still have to concede the queen of spades.
And what was the other trick?
The initial diamond loser. Went queen of diamonds, small, small, small.
Oh, right, because it didn't cover. Yeah, okay, so it is 11. Yeah, and you have to lose the trump. Yes.
Mr. ATC just told me to control my face.
We know about the face.
This face cannot be controlled. I'm sorry.
All right, now we have to go back to this board because we did get sidetracked there. So 2 no trumps. What was 2 no trumps for these guys? They're vulnerable. So maybe let's see what their point range is for 2 no trumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That seems a bit normal. Not my counting, obviously, but the point count seems a bit normal.
seems legit. V8 stamp of approval.
You forgot trick 1, yeah. Makes sense. Normal transfer, 3 no trump. This is all normal stuff. It seems like it would get replicated because it's just so basic bidding.
Basic. Yeah. It is basic. I thought they were playing something weird.
Maybe not when you're
Oval.
Or just Vol.
Just vol, period. No outback.
Maybe. Mm.
So that no one takes them out back with the double card.
Yeah, maybe their two no trumps is just that's just, it is what it is. Because we've definitely seen them open their cheeky bids or Vol. 4-point openings with a balanced hand. The 4 points being 1 ace. We saw that. Okay, so with 4 hearts. It looks like he's got a nice spade situation. The king of diamonds is offside. The club's offside. So he's going to lose looks like he should lose a 2 clubs and a diamond. Or he might get to throw a club and a spade, but I don't think so. And he's got to do a 2-way finesse on the heart, which is you had no help from defense on this because nobody's bid. So it's a legit 2-way.
Derp led the 10. And seems
obviously
that they're just
denying
playing
the
Boston
jack.
leads. Yeah. But I normally just play that I would expect that this would be a doubleton purely, but maybe they just treat the 10 as an honor and always lead to 10 from 10-9. That's also a possibility.
Yeah.
Looks like they're getting this finesse right.
I think he's getting it the right way. I think he is. I mean, this is yeah, God, Yadney. You little legend.
Interesting. I mean, isn't there like a theory that most of the time people are just taking the finesse the other way because they didn't lead Trump, they have the queen? Didn't I hear that once?
Well, maybe you did, but also he's got honors to protect in the other suits, and that was the reason he didn't lead it. So it really was a guess. Maybe it was a guess he could afford because he didn't want South End to lead clubs through. So maybe he had to finesse that way so that if North won, he couldn't then lead 2 clubs through and take him down. Maybe that was the reason. Yeah. Hey, PJ. Oh, PJ, they were my words. You and I. Yeah, exactly. He's trying to keep South off lead because you don't want the clubs coming through his king. So that was the reason for that. It wasn't a guess. It was a protection. And because of that, it's replicated. At the other table. So we still have a technical tie. The difference is less than 7.
Yes, less than 7.
So we're still in tie zone. I actually want to see the golden bam Armageddon. I want to see it, even though I don't want to see it because I don't think I'll be able to breathe. It's so exciting. I want to see it, but not see it. Is it possible to see it and not see it?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're stuck seeing it if it happens. You get 3 hearts.
Yes, you're right. There's no weak 2s. Their weak 2s always include a spade, 4 spades. So can you move your cursor off the center of the table? Yeah. So they have to open at the 3 level. Others might open at 2 hearts. But because of the system, any 2 opening is that suit and 4 spades, I believe. I am not Al Hollands. He doesn't look like this. For those that haven't met him, I'm not he. I don't know the system that well, but bits of it. That's a good point. We'd love to see it decided on beer cards. And so far, I don't think anyone's scored a beer.
Not yet.
Pretty scary, but South should pass this, you think? Well, it won't happen. I don't think it can. But what the hell are you supposed to do? Bid 3 no trumps? That's your only option.
There's the pass.
Oh. Well, I tell you what, he's got a very nice undeserved dummy. So he'll be happy with that. I have a feeling if it was 2 hearts doubled, you would bid. You wouldn't pass it. But the 3, it's a 50-50, isn't it? Well done. Better switch to a spade, though. A south. I think you will because they doubled. It probably shows spades. I can't see why otherwise. So let's have a look and see what defense are entitled to. Should we do that? See what defense are entitled to? They're entitled to 2 diamonds, 2 hearts,
and
1 spade.
There's no way to tap out.
Is that? I don't know. There's no way to tapping out. It obviously is forcing declarer to ruff constantly. Shortening their trump holding is called like a forcing defense. Tapping declarer, making them keep trumping. But as you can see, they have enough trumps. And having opened 3, you knew they were going to have. Well, actually,
you would expect
with them you don't know.
You would expect that they would.
4. Yeah, you expect they would. So that defense isn't going to work. So you're just going to get natural tricks, I think, which is going to be club, club, heart, heart, spade. So it's only down 1, I think. And I don't know that you particularly had anything on yourself. I don't think you did because West is too rich. Unless you could make. I mean, East doesn't have any entries to set up to enjoy those hearts if East-West were at 3 no trumps. I don't know if North-South could have made 3 no trumps. If you got a club lead, you get club, 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 and then wait for your spades, wait for your spade to be played so that you could have the other clubs. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I think you could set it then. So 3 no trumps wouldn't make by North-South. I imagine a club, and I imagine if South had bid 3 no trumps, they would have got a club lead.
All right.
You would not lead partner's suit.
We have the spade switch, but I need to go to the other table because I saw something we needed to witness.
Okay. So is this the same board?
Same board.
And they're in 2 no trumps. I think probably 2 no trumps probably makes, judging on my analysis I just did, which is, of course, not expert level. But I'm probably wrong.
Definitely correct, right?
Okay, definitely correct, obviously.
Obviously.
Disclaimer, asterisk, could be completely wrong. And there's definitely beer card potential here.
There's a pesky queen, though.
So important. There is a pesky queen. Or is there?
Oh. So, D-Lev.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Everybody ready?
Drum roll. Cheers.
Beer card.
Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, good. Get that in the beer card column, please.
Absolutely. All right, so Pete has 1 beer card.
Now, they made 120, and I think that the other table will be, they would be minus 100. So if they're down 1 doubled, down 1 doubled, it will be minus 100. So it'll be a beer card and an imp. Is 20 an imp?
Yes.
Or not? Yeah, okay. It could be a beer card and an imp if they get all the tricks I thought they would. One thing about when you play this system, which they play, is that Stiff Queen's card play is pretty phenomenal because he has to get play himself out of very horrible little contracts. So, yeah, his card play is pretty amazing. So we're back at the Pete Hollands table here. Did you know that? Is that who you wanted to watch?
I'll go.
Sure.
We'll go back to the doubled hand because that's fun.
Okay.
NYC
Yes.
0.
So it looks like they've had their one spade. They're entitled now to he can pick up that heart now, declarer can, and the defense are entitled to 2 diamonds. Yeah, because you got Jack doubled and opposite Queen third, you only have to lose 2. If the suit's frozen, you don't want to play the suit yourself. It looks like it should just be down the 1.
Okay.
I didn't actually look at the bidding at the other table. Can we just go to that history column and see how they bid that? Because I actually missed whether they came in. Okay, it was a 2-heart overcall.
Yes.
Yeah, I think over 2 hearts, it's an easy 2 no trumps. But over 3, it's as Super Cooper, who I think his name is Chris, Super Cooper says, it's balls of steel to pass that. And it's pretty cool because 3 no trumps isn't making. So it really is a hard guess because you are vulnerable. You've got a vulnerable game. I'd be tempted to bid 3 in. It's a vulnerable game, you know? So I wouldn't have passed it. I'd be in 3 no trumps. Not making because I would have got the club lead against me. So can we go back to the history column being on our table because we and then we can see,
sure.
Yeah, and then we can see on board 5 it was an imp. Gained by the Pete Hollands. So now we are at 7-1, which is still in the tie territory.
Yes.
Just. So be a card at play. Oh, do beer cards come in after the first 10? Is it at that point? No. It's 2 more. Okay. 2 more. Okay. 1 heart, nice simple 2 hearts, and then double by North and 4 hearts. I mean, he's got 18 total points. Partner has raised his hearts. It's only a one-way finesse of the spades, and we can see it is the way that makes. So it looks like he has no spade losers, no heart losers, 1 diamond loser, and 2 club losers. Looks like this should make. The other table managed 9 tricks, and I'm wondering why that is. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
They didn't take the heart finesse.
Didn't, but maybe they couldn't. Maybe well, you can't do both. You can't take the heart finesse and the spade finesse. Well, actually, you can. You can, because you can preserve that. They're all entries, the jack and the. Yeah, I think you can take the finesse. I wonder why they weren't able to.
I think that there might have been some pressure from like potentially things being a singleton lead, so they didn't want.
Right. Yeah.
They didn't want roughs coming through. They just wanted to ensure they were making their contract. But in 4, you're going to definitely take. The finesse.
Need all those things. You need the heart finesse and you need the spade finesse to work. So you have to go all in on that. You're not gonna. Those clubs aren't. You're not gonna be able to set the clubs up. That's 2 guaranteed losers. But still, I think he probably is going to win this. And how is he getting? No, hang on, he can't. He can't do it. If he goes to King of Spades, oh yeah, he can do a spade finesse later. Yeah. So it's heart finesse now. Yeah. And then because of the hearts being 2-2. Yeah, brilliantly done. Because it's the only, you have to play it for where you need the cards to be. And you need North to have the King of Hearts, and now you need North to have the Queen of Spades. So you've got that 8 of Hearts entry to go back and do the spade finesse and say, I'll give you these 3 tricks.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to do it immediately. They might just play spades for him and solve it for him completely.
Yeah,
so
if they're guaranteed losers anyway, why not just play them? You've got the trumps out. No one's getting any extra tricks by roughing anything. yeah, just come out these cards and then leave that till last, because they might play a spade for you. You've got that 8 of hearts as an entry. All those hearts were entries after the King of Hearts has been finished. So
Ace of diamonds. And now I expect that Derp is just going to play another diamond. Another diamond or king of diamonds. All of them end up being the same.
and I wonder whether you rough it or just throw a club on it. Like, what are you doing here? I know it doesn't matter, but you're getting any information here. You're getting information. You know that North, you know that South has when their lead probably has that club holding. You can see the North's probably going to have the ace and king of diamonds, and they had the king of hearts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would they have here? He's got to go up with the jack. That's all he can do. Yeah. It's interesting because could North have overcalled if they had as many points as they have? Could they have come in it with 2 something? They could have come in with 2 diamonds. Oh no, that would have to be 3 diamonds. Yeah. If they had come in with 3 diamonds, that would have given the game away of how many points they had, and they didn't. So it was all a guess, and that's 10 huge imps to the Pete Hollands. You might want to put the my table history back to my table, so we're not getting spoilers, I suppose, just so it doesn't confuse people.
There we are.
As in, it's confusing me.
Yeah, I'm on board 10 at the other table, so I need to be diligent on looking for when they finish, so I can say the things that I need to say.
Okay. Don't say them out loud because we're listening.
I'm definitely not saying them out loud. You're just going to hear me typing away.
Okay, so the other thing, because they won't hear if you say it out loud, they'll only hear your typing. Exactly. Right. So the other table we can see actually went down in game here. I feel like this could be, no, this won't be game. I don't think Yadney will be game here unless he's maybe pushed into it, but I don't think he's going to be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, he's got no reason to get pushed into. I wonder if they're playing double transfers over a major doubled, because if they do play transfers, then this 2 spades would be a spade raise but less than 7 high card points if they play transfers over a major doubled. So if they do that, they've got quite valuable information that partner doesn't even have responding points or barely has responding points. A lot of people in Australia do play that. It looks like they do, or something similar. Some agreement that says this is pretty weak. Now, because he's got that 4th trump, he could bid again to show the 9 trumps that they're holding, just to stop the ops coming in. He could do that. His trump holding is excellent. Yeah, so he has. And this is just barrage, obviously, not invitational, just competitive. I mean, what? Now, Yadney now. Ooh, I wonder if this is what pushed them to 4 spades in the other room, because I don't think they're not going to bid again. But how does 4 hearts go? Not very well, because Yadney's heart holding is pretty good.
Yeah, I was thinking that there might be a good shot here. If you play like a heart down to the queen and then another heart.
Now, if the king of spades is asking for count and East has said, I've got an even number, then he knows that South has another 1. So you could play another spade if you wanted to, because you're not giving a rough and slough away. Is there anything else he particularly wants to do?
I think a spade actually is the most critical play that they can make.
Yeah, he might do that just because you want to have that queen length shortened for your king. Yeah, see, that's excellent. If you're in a position where you can give count, because then he knows that South still has one more spade, because the East has shown an even number of spades. You can. This is great, because now it looks like Yadni can now get. Can he now get two hearts? Look at the heart. Look at the strength of the hearts that defense have.
Yeah, no, they're always getting 2 hearts. It's a question if they can get more. And the answer is yes if they, well, the problem is that Maya definitely wants to play a heart down towards the would much rather play a heart down towards the queen, but she's currently up in the north hand and doesn't want to jeopardize ruffs, so she doesn't necessarily want to play a diamond down to the queen.
Yeah.
So she's probably just going to have to play a heart, and Yadni would do well to duck the heart.
She can play a diamond to the queen.
She can.
I think you can risk that. Yeah.
But it's scary, like, if...
When you say play down to the queen, you mean, from our vision, it's play up to the queen, because she's playing to the top of the screen. But yeah, she wants to play towards dummy. She declares south.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's going to have to risk a diamond to the queen.
Yeah, but either way, Yadni can absolutely demolish this contract by ducking either heart that you play from either hand. And then when she plays another heart, now you can tap Declarer out, because Declarer can't rough in the shorthand of Trump anymore. They're just you're shortening. So when Yadni has found like these beautiful spade plays that make it impossible for this contract to make, and actually could go down a very large amount.
Wow. So wowzers. So now he needs to get this queen off the table. So if he puts his king up, does he then just play a small one to get the queen off the table?
I think he can even play a spade at that point, because he doesn't know this yet, but the six is now promoted, even if he plays another spade immediately, and that actually doesn't pitch a loser at all for Maya.
Yes, I can see that at this point. This is where I left the Proquar Bridge with Steve match, thinking, well, they can't come back from that.
Surely not.
It was at 25-0, and then at the end of the day, it was 51-25 the other way. So anything can happen. West can lead. Thank you, William. West can lead spades at every opportunity to get 3 hearts. I mean, that's true, because you're tapping somebody. They're either going to rough in the shorthand with the queen, or they're going to get tapped, as the phrase you use, tapping declarers long holding, which isn't very long anymore. Actually, never was, to shorten their length, so you've got more. So yes. It's an excellent. Now, Stiff Queen will unblock here, playing his ace. He knows that partner's got Queen, Jack of the 5, and he doesn't want to block them. So, always paying attention. Now we can see that defense have the last heart and 3 spades. This is going to be a little bit brutal.
Yeah, and it's not like, even if she's able to cash everything she can, like the spades are completely dominant here.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get their diamond, they're going to get their club, and then that's all she wrote. Yeah, it's actually quite a few off. That'll be 300. And plus 100 from the other table is 400, which is probably about 9.
Yeah, you hit it on the nose. It's 9.
Well, I only know that 500 is 11. If it starts with a 5, it's 11. And I just work back guessing from there, or work on guessing from there. I just know that 500 and anything that starts with a 500 is 11. It's a 10. I'm not. Oh, it was 9. Yeah, good. I was on the nose. I'm often told I'm on the nose. We have some action here. The other table we can see we're at 4 spades down 3.
Ooh.
That is a little bit spicy. I don't know. I mean, what are they just all overbidding here? What's going on?
What's going on? Why is everyone overbidding V8?
Well, obviously, Yadney has his hand. Stiff Queen is going to keep quiet because nothing to say here. Also, no points to say it with. Doesn't normally stop him, but this is quite a nice trap pass. What does South do with this?
I don't know.
This is a situation where if East had doubled, South could do something called a Rosencrantz redouble, which says I have honor doubleton in your suit, partner. But there was no such. So we're getting a 2 club bid, which is probably just natural. Because too many points to pass it. So probably should show 5 clubs. So both of them have got honor doubleton in their partner's suits. I don't know that North can particularly bid again. South has just denied a spade fit or any spade holding for them. So now you just go back to spades. If said I've got spades and diamonds, and you say, well, I've got 2 spades for you. Or you can be in your 4-4 diamond fit. Why are you raising it though? Why are you raising it? Surely North's limited. They would have doubled first if they had, I don't know, 17 or more points. So isn't their hand limited?
Generally, right? But everyone has a different. Some people have different qualifications for power doubles in partnerships. So like, I don't know. It's imps. They find this 3 no trump contract, and how does that go?
Well, probably not
4?
bad. You got this Quingleton spade. If you can pick up the Quingleton spade,
it's just.
I know. Well, if you pick the spade up, which you will, you've got 1 heart. You can't afford to lose the lead. After this heart lead, you can't afford to lose the lead. You've got 4 clubs, 1 heart. You can't touch the diamonds. This is very interesting because if it looks like you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9 tricks. If you've got 4 clubs, 1 heart, and 4 spades, that's 9 tricks. Are you going to finesse the spade? This is the big trick coming up right now. Are you going to finesse to the jack? Or are you going to play the king and finesse the other way and get good news? You've just pinned a queen. That queen of clubs is your entry to enjoy the spades afterwards. So you're not going to touch the clubs right now. The queen of clubs is your entry to the spades. That's your transportation. So you're not going to play on clubs now to get more information. It's all about the spades. So they're going to play the 2 of spades. And it's a king jack guess. And we all love king jack guesses, don't we? Who doesn't? Taking a long time to think, not even playing the 2 and then thinking. Taking a long time to think before even playing it. Trying to put off the inevitable king jack guess.
You got to put it off for forever. It's proper king
Here
jack
we
guess
go.
technique.
I mean, drum roll. It's a king jack guess. You know that West opened has probably got the queen.
King!
Yeah. You know they've got opening points. You have to play. It's find the queen. It's a find the queen game.
Don't we all love this game of find the queen? This is what
Now,
bridge players
obviously,
live for.
we can see they both have queens, so it's like still a guess. But you count the points up and go, well, they opened, they've got these points. East didn't even respond. It's a guess.
Man, that would have hurt so bad if they found that stiff queen in that slot.
Yes. Good stopping, good thinking. This is going to be quite a big result for this board. Yes, well done. And here comes the ninth trick, which is a jack of clubs. $11 imps for that. Well done. And even if it had been a queen doubleton, it's still the right way because you could play the king and then the jack on the way back. Or does that not get you enough tricks if that was the case? No, you'd have to cover the jack with the ace. So no, that's not enough. It had to be a queen-gleton to get those 4 individual spade tricks.
All right. Chances for imps in here is 5 diamonds plus 1 at the other table, whilst we have a slam alert.
Slam alert, slam alert.
How exciting. Two clubs is showing a good hand, 2 hearts saying major, 3 diamonds saying I have a good hand with diamonds.
I mean, do you find slam when your opponents have opened the bidding? Really? Do you?
If you're as crazy as me, then you might. Unfortunately, the one that could potentially score the beer card is 3 no trump. Even then, no, you don't want to be there. This is a teaser beer card.
Yeah. Don't you dare click on hand diagrams.
Oh, I would never.
Diagrams are the worst. So what are you watching here? Oh, we've gone back. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've gone back. Sorry. I was clicking buttons on the wrong screen.
So 2 clubs is bidding when your partner's doubled and then you've got a good hand. You don't want to just bid your suit because they might then pass it. You've got to bid the opener's suit to say, oh, my hand's really quite good also. I also have an opening hand. Yeah. And so it's this is why 2 clubs, it isn't that 2 clubs means it's a good hand. It's just bidding opener's suit says this is a good hand. And off they go. They just need to find their best place to spot. And once you've done that bid, you can go quite slowly because you're in pretty much a game forcing situation. So as we can see, 5 diamonds is found. I can't see someone bidding 6 when you can look at West club holding as well. It looks pretty ugly. But this doesn't even involve any finesses. It's just draw trumps and claim.
Draw trumps and claim. Very important.
2 trumps, 1 round. So when you lead, partner leads, and there's now a singleton or a void now in dummy, South gives suit preference, and 8 says play a spade, or I have something in spades, and yeah, that's useful. But in this hand, West had the singleton spade against the ace, so it didn't matter. So that's a push board. This is the last board. There's it's 12:26. A game swing to north will tie things up again. Otherwise, I think it's all she wrote.
And that game swing is very well possible 3-no trump at the other table went down 1 on a club lead.
Vulnerable too, so it's a proper game swing.
Proper game swing, yes.
Yeah. So let's see what happens. Let's happen here. So VP Hollands went down, was unsuccessful in 3-no trumps, which you kind of want to be in with all this long diamond suit. So, but your weakness, of course, as we can see, is the clubs. So this is different here. East West have opened their week 1-no trump. South done a penalty double. North, I think West will pass. Oh, he could run to clubs here. He probably should run to clubs. With such an obvious long suit. Unless redouble asks partner to bid clubs. I think that is his long suit. That's what will happen. So he'll either redouble or he'll bid them. So here we go, 5+ clubs, usually less than 8 HCP. So they just bid it directly. Maybe their redouble is for blood.
For blood.
Not for running purposes. So what does North do now? North's got some hearts, y'all. Will he bid them? Double is take out of clubs. Can I just have a look and see how many diamonds North has? I mean, I could probably count them myself, but I can't. I'd have to do it out loud. Well, they now are not going to be no trumps. That's for sure, because no one has a club stopper. So this team are not going to go down in 3-no trumps because they haven't been able to show a club stopper because they don't have one. North has an opening hand, South doubled with values, so they know it's their game. Are they just going to bid? Oh, now you bid your hearts. Still can't. Will you bid 3 clubs saying, have you got a stopper? All right, so now you've shown your long diamonds and your spades. Does North think Jack third is a club stopper? No. Gonna ask. I'm a bit worried about clubs. Double. Oh, I've got clubs, partner. If you're on lead, I've got clubs. So they've been woken up to that. No one's going to be in 3-no trumps. I don't know if this particularly now shows 6 or they're just saying, I don't have a club stopper. Here's my 5-card suit again if you're interested. Does 5 diamonds make? You've got a club loser and maybe a spade loser. Is that all? Well, does 4 hearts make? It looks like 5 diamonds probably does make, unless I'm missing something. But maybe 4 hearts makes. Maybe. Okay, they're in 4 hearts. Let's have a look at this then. They've got a 4-2 break against them. And North is declarer. There's your club lead, as expected. The diamonds are great. Touch them later. The spade king is on side. Can you pick up all the hearts? Yes, it looks like 4 hearts makes. And with a beer, I'm going to say.
Dare you
and
say
maybe
it.
an overtrick.
And a beer and an overtrick.
This is the game swing. This is the freaking game swing. This is going to tie up the match. Oh, strap yourselves in.
Oh my gosh. So exciting.
I'm not sure PJ anyone is I mean, when you're playing against Outback Atoll and you got a weak no trump, which was some points, even if it's like 9, it's still 9 points. Easter's run saying less than 8, but you still got 9 points out there. Are you still going to bid a slam knowing that? Oh, yes, we have a match. So to go over the rules again, if it's tied up after 10, which it looks like it will be if they make this 5 hearts and 4 hearts and the beer card and even potentially an over trick, it'd be tied up. They then play 2 more boards to see if they can break the tie. If that's still a tie, they play 2 boards again to see if they break the tie. And if they still don't break the tie, it's about beer cards. At this point, I believe the Pete Hollands is the only one to have made a beer. Is that correct so far?
Yes.
1 beer, yeah. Oh, actually, no. Okay, I won't say it then. But this could tie up the beer. This now could tie up the beer standings. If they make the beer, as well as the game, we're back on tie territory and tied beers. Oh, this is exciting. Yes. The next Bridge Brawl is Ka-Chung playing Bridge with Steve. And I don't know if that's been diarized yet. Has it? Has it been locked into the schedule yet?
It has been locked into the schedule, yes.
And someone says it's 2 weeks.
No, not 2 weeks.
Oh, next Bridge Brawl
no.
starts in 2 weeks.
Next Bridge Brawl starts in 2 weeks.
You forgot the kappa. Someone is going to need his beauty sleep.
No, I need a break after this, y'all.
Oh, it is. It has been. It is, and it will be. Flippin' It is so good. I'm really enjoying being back, being part of it. I have to say, thank you for having me.
We wouldn't have you. We wouldn't have it any other way.
You wouldn't have me any other way.
Wouldn't have you any other way. Can't have you in any other form for any other event.
But it's been amazing. And I hope that some of you enjoyed seeing that I am alive, well, and happy post-streaming. Life is great in Canberra. Here we go. So I missed that. They got the beer, I imagine. Did they claim the beer or make the beer? Did they claim it or play it out for it out of interest?
Oh,
did they say I'm making the beer or did they play it out for the beer? What's the rule?
They need to play it out for the beer, period.
Okay. Well, let's just assume it was played out then. Scissors. No spoilers.
Scissors. We need Pete back.
Scissors.
We need to pass out.
Find Pete. We've lost
you
Pete.
Cannot claim it. Okay. No spoilers, Scissors. We're just about to watch board 11. We're all tied up and so tied up. Honestly, 1 imp, nothing. And also tied up on beers. Going to assume it was played out.
Tied on beers?
We actually say cranberry. Just why wouldn't you? But
yes. It is tied on beers. I need to update that.
Cranberry.
Tied on beers. We had a beer. Did they get a beer?
Some people think it's Canberra. It's not. It's Canberra. Canberra. But if you live in Canberra, you are a Canberran. So Yadney is also in Canberra. He is a Canberran, and I wonder how Yadney plays this one. I bet it'll be really sweet. Okay, we're going to watch it then. And the fact they're here is not a spoiler because they are 15 minutes in the future. A lot can happen in 15 minutes because it goes to this 2 boards, another 2 boards potentially, and then the BAM count, and then the dance off. So there's a lot happening. So let's see what happens. You forgot about the dance off. You hadn't told people about the dance off, had you? Was that the secret? Sorry. Okay, the dance off being the final decider.
we do need a dance off, right? We absolutely need a dance off tiebreaker.
Cameras on, everyone. Dance off. Go. So we have a 1-no trump from the Yadney.
What is happening?
1, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mini
7,
NT.
11. That's your mini NT. What are you saying? What's happening? Because your cursor's all over the place.
Well, it's because there's another thing going on a different tab.
Okay, let's
You need more
not
screens,
worry about
Mark.
that.
I don't know.
Let's not worry about that.
Why are people leaving? Stop.
Will they? Okay, stop leaving, everybody.
Stop leaving. Please. Please.
No, not Canberra. No, not Canberra. Never Canberra, like Edinburgh. No, it's Canberra. Canberra. Like bruh. Canberra. Not burr. In England, that would be spelled Canberra. 100% Canberra. Now, let's see. We're on one no trump, all pass. There's a very important 2 boards here. This is to break some tie situation. So what can Yadni, can he do something sweet? It's going to be about these clubs. It's all about the clubs. He doesn't have guaranteed. It's a 2-way finesse on the clubs. South passed. So do you put the queen with South? If you just let them have. Oh, he's going for it. Is he going for it? Yes. Sweet. Sweet, sweet play. Yadni? Will be funny if Yadni makes 12. They've got a lot of discarding to do. So much discarding to do. He'd have to make 12. He'd have to play a diamond. Then they don't play a spade back. Yadni, how did you know? Were you not breasting your cards back enough? Is that what happened? Breast your cards, as they say. How did you know? It's a fitty, isn't it? It's just a guess. We can see at the other table, they bid game and went down. I'm interested in seeing how that happened. Did they can get 4 spades and a diamond off the top? Can they?
Yes, they can get 4 spades and a diamond off the top.
Ah, so did Scissors do some good leading? No, nope. It's the Pete.
Wasn't on lead.
No, because you're terrible at leading. Like if you were on lead, I would bid game. If you were on lead against me, I'm bidding game. But the Pete, no.
In the auction, D-Lev tried to make his partner play it, but it didn't work. So they accidentally put Pete on lead.
Oh. And Pete led a spade from King 4th?
Yeah.
Nice. Glorious lead. All right. Now we are out of the tie zone. The difference is 8. Now, there's 1 board to play in this 2-board tiebreaker. And so 8 is it's close. It's all about this board. If North-South can score 3 imps, maybe even 2 imps.
2 imps.
It's about 2 imps. I have maths.
Maths.
Who even knows how that works? Yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler there, Danlev, but yes. Okay. You had the Pete Hollands on lead. You definitely wrong-sided that one. Should have put Scissors on lead. So a heart from West is just a natural 9+ HCP. Love it. They don't play any sort of both majors opening by the look of it. This would be a Flannery.
They do play both majors, but they only do that if they have less than an opening hand. Whereas Yadni clearly has an opening hand here, so he opens it.
Clearly. Would this even be a Flannery hand, or is it less than opening?
If you're Yadni and you're playing Flannery, then you would call it Flannery.
Yeah.
But it's a 1-level opening in the Yadni style.
Wow, this would be a both majors less than opening in our style. We have different standards, and I thought our standards were pretty low, but Outback Atoll is even lower.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm confused. It says on the score thing 25-26, and it says down there 25-33. What's broken, Marksman?
I'm not sure.
BBO's broken.
There we go. I fixed it. Look at me go.
Sure, look at you go. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Okay.
Yadney said they had standards when vulnerable. They don't open the 9s at the 1 level, apparently.
Oh,
when vulnerable.
good for them.
All right, so this is an excellent match because to see this at 11 coming in a 13, it's a great fight back. But that 7 puts it out again. So North, South, and 3-no trumps. Let's have a look and see how 3-no trumps goes. It's you got a finesse. No, you can't. Because of the jack third. Oh no, you can.
You're going to lose a diamond by the looks.
Yeah, and that's usually his diamond in a club, and that's it, isn't it?
So they lost a couple of spades at the start. And they're going to lose a diamond, but they still have a spade stopper. So it looks like they're going to potentially make a contract.
But they can't make the beer because they can't afford to duck a trick. Am I right?
Well, I don't know. It depends how you're feeling.
Oh no, maybe you can actually. No, you
depends which suit comes back when you lose the lead. If you've still got stoppers everywhere, you might take a finesse or lose a trick or duck a trick or something.
It doesn't necessarily.
Rather than duck a trick, you might say take a finesse or try to set something up.
Oh, you could do a heart finesse here. But you're not scared of anything apart from the club, and then that's that, isn't it?
They haven't yet set up their diamond. So if a diamond is led
all of that is true.
Conceded, and then a club comes back or a spade comes back, you no longer have a stopper in that suit.
Yeah. Actually, this is a bit gnarly. Scissors, what was happening at your table? Were you in 3-no trumps also? What happened? Did West open anything?
At our table, West forgot to open with their opening hand. And it went,
am counting?
I was North, and I had 15 high card points and a semi-balanced hand, which I often open a no trump on. But for a couple of reasons. One, I had heaps of aces, and that felt like a suit contract. And also maybe it'd be better if partner was declarer. And two, I was playing with Pete Hollands.
Just so because it's the Pete Hollands.
It could be better if partner was declarer. So I opened a diamond, and then I rebid 3 diamonds, and then Pete
eventually
played 3 no
no
trumps from that side.
Now, he hasn't got any information about, he didn't get this opening hand. So
we did get a spade lead from King, Queen, Jack. So we had similar defense.
You're going to think the heart finesse isn't working. You're going to think the heart. You have to put the King of Hearts with West for an opening hand like that, an opening bid like that. I don't think you'd bother going for the heart finesse if you were the Pete, because you'd have counted declarer's points. And so they have to have the King of Hearts to have. Oh no, they didn't open.
Right. At our table, they didn't.
Okay.
They've got different information.
Right. So here, you're not going to take the heart finesse because West did open, showing opening points. And so the heart finesse is not on. So you've got to do something different because of that.
Yeah. One thing that Pete did in the play is he played Queen of Diamonds, low, and then he played Diamond, Diamond, and actually lost this trick rather than winning this trick. So Pete had conceded his diamond slightly earlier. Don't think it really matters, but that's what he did.
It sounds like this is all very makeable. Though I think those diamonds are delicious.
Delicious.
With lots of entries because of all those aces that you thought would be useful in a suit contract, and now it turns out you were wrong because it's a no trump contract. But it's being played by the Pete Hollands, which is what you wanted, which is another reason to not open a no trump. And I can't see anyone going wrong here. This looks like it's going to be pretty much a push board with a beer card, or maybe not a beer card because of the.
Well, on a club or a spade back, declarer hasn't quite got the timing for the beer card without either ducking a trick or finessing a heart or something. So there is a tiny bit of work to be done on the next diamond to east, and then play back, and then a decision to be made.
So that we're going to get an overtrick here, and a beer. But
so it looks like a heart finesse was taken. So this is overtrick and beer card.
Which does
the beer
not...
card could be important because I thought we were leading on beer cards, but now apparently we're going to be losing on beer cards.
You are technically losing on beer cards, but that doesn't matter to Team Pete Hollands in this moment, as they are currently winning after board 12 by 7 exactly.
Well played, Maya. Well played. That was a beautifully played hand, actually. I think if you're going to try and make the beer, you may as well do the finesse. Even if it's losing, it's rectifying the count for the beer. It's losing the trick so you get the rest. So it actually was a free finesse, if you like. You're going to lose that trick. Finesse. Go in on the beer, because if it did come down to beer counts, you were winning.
Yeah, and actually, if we were able to see the tempo there, Maya instantly played the queen when that.
yeah, exactly. You didn't believe in this King of Hearts for a second. That's great. No, I love that. I love that play. Love to see it, because that's what it takes. That's what it's going to take. That
she had stoppers. At Pete's table, it went spade, 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 and he was scared. Pete, in the ending, did not take the heart finesse. So first of all, gave up an overtrick.
Yeah.
Which, whatever, overtrick's a fair game. But second of all, gave up the beer card, and that could have been an important card.
Yeah, if he went for the beer with the cards he had left, he would have lost the contract. He wouldn't have made the contract. So.
Well, the finesse was onside, so it would have worked. But had it lost, he would have failed in his contract. So
exactly.
Yeah,
it's a lot
it would have been a Hail Mary that would have been heroic. Yes. All right. Well, it looks like we're not playing any more boards because
we're getting them passed out.
We're getting them passed out because we can see that the score is... It is literally 7.
It is 7.
It is a minimum required. Oh, that's so close.
It's so close. It's actually really cruel.
In it, you would have lost on beer counts. Oh my gosh.
Well, there was still 2 more boards to play.
There would have been, yes.
So beers could have been recovered.
Anything could happen.
Anything could have happened in those last 2 boards, but oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Team Peter Hollands, y'all.
Thanks, Maya, for the game.
Yes.
Yeah, well played.
Let's go over to the standings. So
outstandings.
The outstanding standings. So here we are. We can now see after this match, Team Peter Hollands wins by the slimmest of margins. 7 imps, putting them into the championship grand final of Bridge Brawl. And NYC.Bridge is going to be fighting for 3rd place in the 3rd place match. So
good luck, NYC.Bridge.
Yeah, yes. We get to see them play again, which is amazing, and there's such great prize money as well. So the 3rd place is for the bronze medal.
Yes.
And also for more prize money. So and that will be with so Kachung or Bridge with Steve will play Peter Hollands in the Peter Hollands in the grand final.
Lots
and the loser of Kachung or Bridge with Steve will play NYC.Bridge in the bronze medal playoff.
Yes.
So that is phenomenal. We've got to the very pointy end of this.
Yes.
Can I ask about the challengers bracket? What's happening in that world? Because this is all important.
There's still a lot more to be done here. We have a match between Bridge with Music and I, which we've determined to be on my Tuesday at 5 p.m. our time, 8 p.m. Eastern, which will be your...
What's that in Australian time?
In Australian
I think it's Wednesday at about 11. If it's your 5 p.m., is it, Kai?
Yes.
And this one was 3.
Yes.
I think it's 2 hours later than today on the Wednesday. So that's I can do that with. If you need a commentator, I'm in.
Okay.
Otherwise, just let me know if you need me. Otherwise, let others do it.
I'll let you know.
That's 11 a.m. my time. And so that's exciting. And others, do they have any schedules?
We don't have any other scheduled matches except this one here is scheduled for my Saturday, your Sunday, at 8 a.m. your time on Sunday, 2 p.m. my time, Pacific time, and that is 5 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday.
That is Easter Sunday for us. Scissors is running a bridge workshop all day that day, but
Oh,
I'm
wonderful.
available. And if you would like me, let me know. But again, I won't go in and put my name in case others that are involved in those teams would prefer to do it.
Sure.
Just available if needed. But I'm not going to put myself in and take up a space if somebody connected to the team would rather have taken it.
Outstanding. All right. Thank you so
Awesome.
much, V8. Thank
That
you,
was great. Well
everyone.
played, everybody. We never knew which way that was going until Lev told us so. But apart from that, it was pretty damned exciting. Well done.
Yeah, it was an absolute blast. Huge congratulations to Pete for making it into our grand final and guaranteeing yourselves $1,035 US in for yourself, for your team. Amazing work. And we'll see.
That's a lot of dollary dues.
That is so many dollary dues.
More than double.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to see that match, but we also still need to see who's going to be making it into that grand final to fight against them. And once again, that's going to be happening on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And we, of course, will have other matches, especially from the Challengers bracket. We still have to see Jakery versus Bridge Babe and Bridging with Kai against Bridge with Music. And then we'll have to see who's in that semifinal. So it looks like the challenger bracket is going to be ending up a lot slower than the championship one is. But alas, it's still going to be intense in every way. So very excited to see you all there.
Do we know if the captains have been as productive as before? Were they predetermined the potential scheduling in case things went a certain way? Because this one was booked so quickly because of that.
This was
excellent work by the captain.
This was the only time that anyone has done that yet. But
Okay.
I will be in contact with Paulo potentially for our match just because of how behind we are in that challenger bracket.
I think that's a good idea to just say, if we win, when are you available, and the other
Right.
team do the same, and then you haven't got to spend a few days backwards and
Right.
forwardsing after the match. So it definitely keeps things all happening quickly, which is great. Well done, Kai.
Thank you. All right. Thank you again to our team captains and their teams. Peter Hollands, look him up on YouTube. Absolutely. He's got thousands of videos. We can literally say he's got thousands and thousands of videos that are super helpful to anyone. And then also to team NYC.Bridge, go check out NYC.Bridge on Instagram, on Twitch. I think those are the primary places that Maya posts. And then, of course, thank you to our lovely fellow commentator, V8 Mama. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. You are so fun. So fun. And then thank you for popping in, Will, at the end there. It's been an absolute pleasure having you in as well. So I'm going to be saying goodbye because I need to live stream on my own channel for a moment. Because I have other things to do. But thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We will see you all in the next match. And keep on bridging, everyone. Bye!
Yay.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.